what we're doing here today is Culture Exchange. We decided to come to Livingston, experience the Mosi Day of Thunder. So what we've done, we've partnered with Avani Victoria Falls, and then we've created a beautiful experience. So it will be quite interesting to understand, the differences between all these continents and how does it say the industry in Zambia. How have you found the industry here? Because the hospitality industry in Zambia is still a very young industry. Yeah. What were the challenges?
If you take Livingston,
yes,
it's a base.
Yes,
it's a base for most of the foreigners.
Yes,
because we have the iconic Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls. Correct.
So I think we need more support on basic ingredients.
Yes,
very basic ingredients to work, because we need to focus on different countries. Like even if you need some fruits, you need to focus in Lusaka or South Africa. It's very far.
The industry is growing fast, but the skill set, there's still a very big gap. How do you think then we can sort of look at those problems and have solutions?
So from my side, what I'm doing, I've been talking to some of these universities who's having these interns, small young boys and girls. So I bring them here as interns.
Oh, nice.
I'm teaching them all the basics here. So what we are doing right now, because it's not only what we teach here, they need to have the exposure. They need to go and work in Dubai or another country to see what they are doing, how they work in Dubai.
So these kind of festivals like Mosi-oa-Tunya, I think they also create opportunities for people to actually walk into your kitchen and actually experience what you're doing. But by doing that and also tapping into the young ones, I feel like you actually bring them in your kitchen. What that does, then you are able to spark something on this young chef to say, how do I become like these chefs? There's some dishes that we incorporated Mosi Lager there. Briefly, just take us through that whole prep chef and what flavors you're hoping to achieve.
Yeah, so if you take, especially in Africa, they don't like more spices to be used.
Yes.
Mostly when we are doing these big events, it's a very simple, plain, like salt, pepper thing.
Yes.
But if you incorporate, I like to infuse with what you have in local market. You don't have to really focus on national, international dishes. So here, mostly even if you take a la carte, it's mostly based on local ingredients into international presentation plus the cooking methods. But here in this menu, if you take the fish, it's a herring, but I infuse with some of the local ingredients like the paprika, what you use in the jamachoma, the local spices, even the meat. To tenderize the meat, I'm using Mosi. It's a good lager. It's a very good lager to use, and I'm using Mosi to tenderize the meat. I marinate, I leave it for like 24 hours just to break all these cells and fibers, So when you taste, it melts in your mouth.